How's it going, everybody? Crazy here, and I'm back again with another reaction. Now, this I thought was a weird setup. The fact that um, I had done a reaction video to Weird Al Yankovic headline news, and somebody in the comments ended up asking, "Hey, have you ever seen the music video for Rap God?" Honestly, I have not. Um, so we're gonna check out Rap God from Eminem. Now, I don't normally do a whole lot of hip hop in this, on this channel and everything, but I am a fan of hip hop, and I do like Eminem. Despite the flag that I have in the background, I like Eminem. Not to mention that beat's old. Um, so this is like Eminem kind of like stepping back into the game back in the day, during the time like crunk was coming down and rappers like Tech Nine were coming into the fold, and a lot of chopper style stuff was coming in, and Eminem's just like, hold my methadone. So with that being said, I know he was sober at that time. So with that being said, let's check out this music video. And if you haven't heard Eminem's Rap God, prepare to get your mind fucking blown. All right. I've never seen the music video. So this is interesting. And just this freeze frame alone, I love the fact that it's Eminem dressed up like Max Headroom from old timey MTV early days. I love that. So let's check it. I said let's check it, stupid.
Look, I was going to go easy on you, not to hurt your feelings, but I'm only going to get this one chance.
That's so.
It's wrong, I can feel it. It's just a feeling I've got. Like something's about to happen, but I don't know what. If that means what I think it means, we're in trouble.
Hey.
Big trouble. And if he is as bananas as you say, I'm not taking any chances. You're just...
Now, I like this opening. I really like this opening for two reasons. One, obviously, like the fucking throwback of Eminem dressed up like Max Headroom. They edited it to make him look like Max Headroom. And look at all of those tube TVs. All of those tube TVs that I'd be able to hook this little boy up to. Well, I have the bigger one. It's in that room. But I have one of these, and I want to hook it up to that. I want to hook it up to that. Like, I really do, just to have them all displaying Duck Hunt. And maybe I wouldn't be able to miss the fucking duck. I'm just saying. And a couple of them have VCRs in them.
I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back nod. Now who thinks their arms are long enough to slap box? They said I rap like a robot, so call me rap. But for me to rap like a computer must be in my genes. I got a laptop in my back pocket, my pinnacle walk when I hat cock it. Got a fat knock from that rap profit, made a living and a killing off it. Ever since Bill Clinton was still in office, with Monica Lewinsky filling on his nutsack.
See, like that was one thing that I was doing a little. I don't normally do this, but I did this just to see if there was more than just rap or hip hop as a genre, because he does chop in this song. So I wanted to see if there was like chopper as a subgenre or something like that. I'm putting it in the hashtags anyways, but like there was something that I was reading in Wikipedia about this song, and there were some critics that said that they felt like the lyrics that Eminem was doing was dated. But then you look at this music video and everything about it is kind of dated. Also keeping in mind that, like Eminem's age and everything, so he has these kind of things with like throwbacks and stuff like that. And when it concerns lyricism in hip hop, it always does have like some kind of a throwback flavor with hip hop like this. It really doesn't have that much of a throwback flavor in, making cross references or anything like that in today's hip hop, because most of it is just people that are fucking mumbling on Xans. Aside from that, already in this music video, you have seen Eminem dressed up as Max Headroom, which is a throwback to early 80s MTV. There was like some video excerpts of like the commercial for Rock'em Sock'em Robots. making a reference to Bill Clinton, the Bill Clinton Monica Lewinsky incident. You know, so like it's basically like ever since back then, like I have been the fucking rap god.
Made a living and a killing off it. Ever since Bill Clinton was still in office, with Monica Lewinsky filling on his nutsack. I'm an MC, still as honest, but as rude and as indecent as all hell. Syllables, killaholic. Kill 'em all. This libbity, gibbity, hibbity, hip hop. You don't really want to get into a piss and match with this rappity rap pack and a Mac in the back of the yak backpack rap rap yap yap yappity yak nap. The exact same time I attempt these lyrical acrobat stunts while I'm practicing that, I'll still be able to break a motherfucking table over the back of a couple of faggots and crack it in half. Only realize.
I have no idea what he just said. My brain cannot brain right now. Are those cassette tapes in the... Wait a second. Oh, see, like, even more throwbacks. Take a look at the background. All right? In the background, I see a regular Nintendo, a Sony PlayStation, a Nintendo GameCube, a Sega Dreamcast, the Atari 2600, a Nintendo 64, Xbox 360. I think that's an Atari 800. And then a bunch of different cartridges on the top shelf. Like, I'm loving some of the little Easter eggs and shit. Like, my little fucking gamer nerd brain is kicking in, and I like it.
It was ironic, I was under aftermath after the fact. How could I not know? All I do is drop F-bombs. In my wrath of attack, rappers are having a rough time period.
Yeah, he's right.
A maxi pad, it's actually disastrously bad. For the whack while the masterfully constructing this masterpiece. I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back nod. Now who thinks that arms are long enough to slap box?
Like, this dude is a fucking genius. Like, he's earned his spot at this point.
Secret to rap immortality like I have got.
Yeah, so hold up.
Feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back nod. Now who thinks that arms are long enough to slap box? Let me show you.
Is he at the shelter shooting this?
That hard. Everybody want the...
Okay, so yeah, take a look at, like, this is basically, okay, think about this. Have you ever seen the movie Lucy? Like, at the end of the movie, like, she's like, she, you know, like, she turns into this black sludge, but all the black sludge is like grabbing everything and like absorbing everything and all of that. That's kind of what this reminds me of. Now you take a look at some of the stuff that they have on these shelves, and it's like old ass shit. All right, stuff that like that carbon dated back to the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
The key and secret to rap immortality.
So yeah, like right there is showing all the old school video games and the systems and stuff. I think that's a Game Genie for some reason. But yeah, like I'm digging this particular part because I'm a gamer nerd. But then you take a look at the way right, like in this little general area right here, and it's a bunch of trophies and stuff, which Eminem ended up getting signed to Aftermath because he won the Rap Olympics in LA. And there's one flat screen on that stack of TVs.
See, like I have got. Will there be truth for the blueprints? Simply rage and youthful exuberance. Everybody loves the root.
See, like, and he's absorbing all of this. That's what it's showing on him.
MCs get taken to school with this music because I use it as a vehicle to bust the rhyme. Now I lead a new school.
Hold on. That was great.
This music because I use it as a vehicle to bust the rhyme.
As soon as it busts the rhyme, and it shows bust a rhyme. That's awesome. But you take a look at all of this, and it's like all of this fucking old school shit, and he's practically just sitting on this chair, and the cameras are going from shelf to shelf and taking pictures of everything, and he's basically absorbing it in. I like the visualization of this music video so far.
Yeah, I lead a new school full of students. Me,
yeah, see, like, and he's plugged into the Matrix, pretty much, at this point. Like, that's another reference, is just being plugged into the Matrix.
A product of rock him, lock him, Sebastian, lock in. W-A-Q, hey, dot, ring, yellow, easy, thank you, they got slim. Inspired enough to intake, grow up, blow up, and be in a position to meet Run DMC and induct him into the motherfucking rockin' Roll Hall of Fame, even though I walk in the church in person of all the flames. Only Hall of Fame I'll be inducted in is the Alcohol of Fame on the wall.
Which, yeah, okay, yeah, because, you know, that's clearly a reference to, you know, his drug and alcohol habit that he had back in the day, you know. if you didn't know, if you don't know now, you know. But yeah, Eminem had a problem back in the old days. Like it got worse when Infinite's sales did not fucking come out as well as he had hoped, but he was selling that album out of the back of his car, you know, on cassette, vinyl, and on CD, and I guess only 1,000 albums were sold. I guess.
You fags think it's all a game till I walk a flock of flames.
Huh.
For planking, tell me what in the fuck are you thinking? Little gay looking boy, so gay I can barely say it with a straight face looking boy. You witnessing a massacre like a
Hey, look, it's Pong.
Take place looking boy. Boys, they that boys gay, that's all they say looking boy. You get a thumbs up, pat on the back, and a way to go from your label every day looking boy. Hey looking boy, what you say?
So like, because of him saying those F words, I don't really want to get demonetized, but I'm probably going to just because I'm playing Eminem. But you know, just like the gay references and stuff that he put up out there, yeah, glad and the and I guess representatives of the LGBTQIA plus, you know, apostrophe ball cap community got upset with the fact that he used the wording like that. Now, I don't know, maybe it's just a Michigan thing because I feel the same way about this, but like like back in the day when I would use words like that and be like, okay, that's gay or something to that effect, never once did I like correlate that with homosexuality. And Eminem had actually said the same thing, where it's just like, I've never said anything. I've never meant to say anything. You know, I've never meant it to be, you know, bashing homosexuality. Of course, you know, this song comes out and that's what happens. But did we all forget about the part where Eminem was at the VMAs and he performed, what was it, Stan live with Elton John, who is openly gay. And then they hugged at the end of the performance. And Elton John is a very well respected man in the gay community.
Hey looking boy, I get a
Just
hell
say
yeah
it.
from Trey looking boy. I'ma work for everything I have, never ask nobody for shit, get out my face looking boy. Basically boy, you're never gonna be capable of keeping up with the same pace looking boy, cause I'm beginning to feel like a rap god, rap god. All my people from the front to the back, nod. The way I'm racing
I love
around
that they
the
keep
track,
on
I'm in
coming back to
NASCAR.
that. Oh, look, NASCAR. 69. Haha. But like, I love the fact that they keep on throwing constant throwbacks and old school shit here. It just really shows, like, not necessarily saying this negatively, but when it concerns like Eminem's age and stuff like that, like he's seen some shit, he's experienced some shit, he's lived some shit, you know. And as a 40-year-old, I can now say pretty much the same shit.
NASCAR, Dale Hart of the trailer park, the white trash guard. Near before General Zod, this plan is Krypton. No Asgard, so you be Thor.
Oh look, yeah, that's not actually Nintendo because Nintendo would fucking sue. Yeah, that's definitely knockoff. It's not showing piranha plants; those are cactuses, and that's not actually Mario. But it looks like a Mario-esque. It looks like somebody like made a ROM hack of Super Mario Brothers and you know and made Mario look like Eminem. That's actually pretty. I can guarantee you that there's something out there like that. Now, also with the wording, okay, I forgot about that. So, like, kneel before General Zod, that's a Superman reference, and then he switches it up and changes it to be about Asgard, which is about Thor. So that's actually pretty cool. So he's a fan of comic books. It actually says on Wikipedia that Eminem's a fan of the Spider-Man comics. Play, motherfucker.
General Zod, this plan is Krypton. No Asgard, so you be Thor, I'll be Odin, you rodent, I'm omnipotent. Let off, and I'm
that's cool.
Immediately with these bombs I'm toting, and I should not.
So yeah, that actually yeah. So like, it shows the Nintendo version of Slim Shady go down this pipe, and that's basically like, you know, the sling ring shit from fucking Doctor Strange. That's actually pretty dope.
let off, then I'm reloading immediately with these bombs I'm toting. And I should not be woken. I'm the walking dead, but I'm just a talking head, a zombie floating. But I got your mom deep throating. I'm out my ramen noodle. We have nothing in common.
I think that was a reference to the movie Deep Throat. You know, I think that was a reference to the porno Deep Throat. Yeah, but I got your mom deep throat.
I'm out my ramen noodle. We have nothing in common, poodle. I'm a Doberman. Pinch yourself in the arm and pay homage, pupil.
That's good wordplay.
Honesty's brutal, but it's honestly futile if I don't utilize what I do, though, for good at least once in a while. So I want to make sure somewhere in the chicken scratch I scribble and doodle enough rhymes to maybe try to help get some people through tough times. But I gotta keep a few punchlines just in case, cause even you unsigned rappers are hungry, looking at me like it's lunchtime. I know there was a time where once I was king of the underground, but I still rap like I'm on my pharaoh.
See, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, and that's true. I mean, like, he was battling motherfuckers. Like, this dude could, like, back in the day, homie was fucking battling in the shelter in Detroit. Like, just in the basement of St. Andrews Hall in Detroit, Michigan. You know, so, like, he was underground, like, in that sense, you know? Like, I know underground where it's about the hustle and the struggle, because I also listened to Insane Clown Posse, and they didn't do battles, you know, like, it wasn't about street respect doing battles at the shelter for ICP. Instead, it was more along the lines of put your shit out, sell it, and hustle your ass to get people to the stores to buy your shit. That's how ICP did it. You know, Eminem, you know, like, he released the Slim Shady EP. It got into the hands of Tony Iommi, who ended up, you know, and that was because Tony Iommi was at the Rap Olympics that year. He got his hands on the Slim Shady EP. Tony Iommi sends it over to Dre. Dre's like, find that kid. And then, you know, after a few months, he was, you know, releasing Hi, My Name Is on TRL.
Crunch grinds, so I crunch rhymes, but sometimes when you combine up here with the skin color of mine, you get too big and here it comes trying to censor you like that one line I said. Oh, no, back from the Mathers LP1 when I tried to sell, take 7 kids from Columbine.
Oh man, that reference! Holy shit, yeah. Because like, what the hell are you doing? My TV is starting to get a little bit weird, and I'm just trying to grab this. Anyways, yeah. So like, my TV's like flickering in and out, so I'm having a hard time with this. But that right there, like, talking about the Columbine thing that happened, you know, because like during that time, video games like Doom, Grand Theft Auto, you know, because video games were getting more violent, television was getting more violent. We had an attitude era during that time. Music was getting more hardcore. Eminem was a part of that. Insane Clown Posse was a part of that. Marilyn Manson, you know, Korn, Limp Bizkit, System of a Down, stuff like that. And everybody was trying to point fingers at what happened with Harrison Klebold with the Columbine issue, you know? And there were quite a few kids that fucking died because of that incident. And Eminem was one of those people that they blamed because of the way that he rapped and stuff like that. You know, so I love that you know, like, I don't think he ever really spoke about it in his music. I don't even think he really even spoke about it in interviews or anything like that. But this is probably the first time I've maybe heard Eminem fucking make mention of it.
On I'm back from the Mathers LP1 when I tried to sell, take 7 kids from Columbine, put them all in a line at an AK-47, a revolver and a 9. See if I get away with it now that I ain't as big as I was, but I'm morphing into an immortal coming through the portal. You're stuck in a time warp from 2004, and I don't know what the fuck that you rhyme for. You're pointless as Rapunzel with fucking cornrows. You like normal, fuck being normal. And I just
I like that.
From the future just to come and shoot you like when Fabulous made Ray J mad. His Fab said he looked like a faggot, made with his pad singing to a man while he played piano. Man, oh man, that was a 24/7 special on the cable channel. So Ray J went straight to the radio station the very next day. Hey Fab, I'ma kill you. Lyrics coming at you with supersonic speed.
Oh, here we go.
You assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman, innovative, and I made a rubber so that anything you say is ricocheting off of me and it'll glue to you and devastating more than ever, demonstrating how to give a motherfucking audience a feeling like it's levitating, never fading. And I know the haters are forever waiting for the day that they can say I fell off to be celebrating, cause I know the way to get them motivated. I make elevating music, you make elevator music. Oh.
You know Eminem is fast when the captions can't fucking keep up. And somebody said that in the comments section on this music video. And I was like, I was looking forward to actually saying that. Like that's probably one of the few things that I've ever had pre-written in my head as I was recording. But yeah, like I was like, I can't wait to see that. It's like it's already a line behind. Catch up, captions. Come on. But yeah, that right there. And that actually created a meme which I love, which is like where he starts doing the slumma dumma lumma part where he starts to chop and then it cuts to Jim Carrey and Liar Liar going, which is kind of awesome. Yeah, so yeah, Sumalama Doomalama. Gonna go back to that. And we're gonna listen to it all the way again. Because fuck it, it's awesome.
What I gotta do to get it through to you, I'm superhuman, innovative, and I made a rubber so that anything you say is ricocheting off of me and it'll glue to you and devastating more than ever, demonstrating how to give a motherfucking audience a feeling like it's levitating, never fading, and I know the haters are forever waiting for the day that they can say I fell off to be celebrating, because I know the way to get
cool.
motivated, I make elevating music, you make elevator music. Oh, he's too mainstream, well that's what they do when they get jealous, they confuse it. It's not hip-hop, it's pop, because I found a hella way to...
Oh, yeah. That, by the way... Okay, so when he said it's not hip-hop, it's pop, let me give you a little thing. Okay, so as a juggalo, I'm going to explain something to you. Like, I've listened to Violent J of Insane Clown Posse do a lot of interviews where people had talked about the beef between those two. And there was actually a point in time where Violent J ended up saying he's not a fucking rapper. He's not hip-hop. He's pop. And the reason why he said that was because of the fact that when Eminem first came out, it's like Eminem for a couple of times was on the cover of Teen People magazine. It's like, how can you consider yourself to be a legitimate hip hop artist if you're on the cover of Teen People magazine? You know, so he's just like, it's not pop. He's not hip hop. He's pop. He's a pop star. He's pop culture. You know, so...
Mainstream. Well, that's what they do when they get jealous, they confuse it. It's not hip-hop, it's pop, because I found a hella way to fuse it. With rock, shock rap, with doc.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's actually true, too. Like, he found a way to fuse it. With rock, shock rap, with doc. Okay.
Don't lose yourself, I make them lose it. I don't know how to make songs like that. I don't know what words to use. Let me know when it occurs to you while I'm ripping any one of these verses. The verses
I like how he's just making fun of some of the things
how
that
many
people
verses
said.
I gotta murder to prove that if you were half as nice as songs, you could sacrifice virgins to.
Yeah. I agree with that. Sacrifice the virgins to Eminem's music.
School flunky, pill junkie, but look at the accolades, these skills brung me. Full of myself, but still hungry. I bully myself cause I make me
I like
do what
that.
I put my mind to when I'm a million leagues above. Ill when I speak in tongues, but it's still tongue.
See, yeah, like, what he's basically, like, this is him basically fucking concluding the fact that he is a rap god. And, you know, it's weird because, like, in music, you know, there's a lot of arguments that people have when it concerns, like, okay, who's the best at what, who's the best at this, that, and the other. And, you know, like, like, for the longest time, I have my personal favorites, you know, like, my favorite band of all time is Rush, seconded by Megadeth, third by Insane Clown Posse, and for each one has a specific personal sentimental reason behind that. But, like, see, like, music is subjective, and it's like, okay, so what bands I listen to you might not enjoy, but I think it's gotten to a point now with hip-hop that Eminem kind of just stands on his own fucking platform and pedestal, and I think a lot of people who listen to hip-hop most of the time can agree with it. Of course, there's going to be some people in the hater community that are going to say, yeah, Eminem is overrated. And I think I say that for the collective when I say, fuck you, and Eminem does too.
And cheek, fuck you, I'm drunk, so Satan take the fucking wheel. I'm asleep in the front, pumping heavy D in the voice. Still chunky but funky, but in my head
That's
there's something
good.
I can feel tugging and struggling. Angels fight with devils, and here's what they want from me. They're asking me to eliminate some of the women hate, but if you take into consideration the bitter hatred I have, then you may be a little patient and more sympathetic to the situation and understand the discrimination. But fuck it, life's handing you lemons, make lemonade then. But if I can't battle the women, how the fuck am I supposed to bake them a cake then?
Obviously, he said that shit just to piss you off. Man, it's like, okay, so like a little bit of bad meets evil fucking just popped out, I think.
No mistake, it's a fatal mistake if you think I need to be overseas and take a
Iquinchu
vacation.
Ocha.
Abroad and make a fall on a face and don't be a retard, be a king. Think not. Why be a king when you can be a god?
Oh, see that's actually a good way to close that out. Why be a king when you can be a god? It's actually a good line. I really like how that ended. Now, like the only thing that I didn't fully like in the music video was probably that that one spot where he's just in the middle, surrounded by dudes, fucking just like it kind of reminded me of the there was like a meme, like where it shows like that dude, he ends up fucking saying a killer line and that motherfucker that pops up on the screen going, ah, that's kind of what it reminded me of. I was expecting that dude to just come up, just, oh, and that's it. But obviously, I'd say that Rap God fucking solidifies Eminem as being the top hip hop artist in the history of hip hop until somebody else is able to figure out a way on how to take him, take over the throne while Eminem is still alive. If Eminem dies without somebody fucking trying to overthrow him off of this throne, I'd say that solidifies Eminem forever to be the best fucking rap artist ever. Now, the one thing that really sucks the most about hip hop, though, is that there's a lot of ego. So a lot of people that come into the game try to say that they're the best. No, at this point. But like, I love the music video just for the sake that I'm an old head, and there was a lot of stuff that was referenced visually in the music video. I really enjoyed that. It played a lot of throwback stuff, the video game stuff, the trophy shit, VHS tapes, old school, the old school CRTs, even some of them that had VCRs in them. Eminem making references from back in the day, from when I was a kid, like in the 90s and 2000s. And on top of that, like the Max Headroom thing the entire fucking time. I loved that. I loved that more than anything in this music video. But that's enough for me. I'm going to get up out of here. I think I've wasted plenty of your fucking time. If you want to watch this music video on your own without all the stop go and all the jargon, link is going to be in the description below. Like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that already. Check out the merch store. And if you're feeling generous, it's not necessary, but it is appreciated. And go ahead and hit me up with a super thanks. With that being said, I'm Kreyz. That was my reaction. I'm getting up out of here. You guys have a good one. Deuces.